Greetings, ASA members. The first month of 2017 is coming. It's going, gone, and there's a lot of news to report. What's up with A through F? The evolution continues. I've attached to this message the latest, I don't know if that's version 7 or version 8, the latest career and college ready rubric for the high school portion of the A through F formula. And this change is a result of the recent marathon 8-hour A through F ad hoc committee meeting. Now is the time for high school leaders to take this rubric and do some studying. How do your students measure up? Will your students attain points on this rating? That's important feedback for the committee. So take a serious look at it and at your high school seniors. How do they do? The committee meets again this Wednesday, 9 a.m., this coming Wednesday, and they'll keep digging into the A through F formula. Rob Korporich and Travis Udall, two of our superintendents, have circulated an alternative proposal, putting schools and districts into classifications based on size and on demographic factors. It's a very interesting, intriguing proposal. It's well written, it's worthy of serious consideration. Given the constraints the ad hoc committee is operating under, constraints from the State Board of Education, I'm not sure such creativity may be in the scope of their work. Now, special education. That issue has not really been delved into by the ad hoc committee. It's supposed to be on the agenda for this Wednesday's meeting, so that's an important consideration. What's up with the Arizona legislature? As usual, hundreds of bills have been introduced. I'm going to highlight two that can have serious impact on districts and schools. One bill to watch is SB 1131. I call it the mower bill, the Move On When Reading bill. This bill is going beyond the teaching of reading in K-3. It does require extensive reporting by districts by July 1st. Many of us find that deadline to be a concern. But now, to get the third grade test data back in time to retain, or not retain, third graders, the committee, the education committee, and the staffers have started to look at the testing window. In its current form, the bill has reduced the AZ Merit testing window to 1 week. You might be saying, 1 week? Yes, that's what they've done. So give serious consideration to talking to your legislators about SB 1131 and its 1 week testing window. The second bill to take a look at involves teacher evaluation. Yes, it's back on the legislative radar, and that may not be good news. Senate Bill 1282 proposes increasing to 50% the requirement for test data to impact a teacher's evaluation. 50%, half the evaluation. Many of us think that's going in the wrong direction. It also puts continuing teachers on probation now, not only if they're labeled ineffective, remember that came in a couple of years ago, but now if they're labeled developing. So that's another huge change. That will be on the Senate Education Committee this Thursday. Consider making your voice heard on this issue. We need to let them know that this drastic change is unmerited. The email with this message includes a link, and you can read this entire bill if you have the fortitude. Okay, what's up with the ASA Higher Ed Division? The Arizona Professors of Educational Administration will be holding their annual conference April 7th at the NAU campus in North Phoenix. There's still time to attend, and there's still time to propose a presentation for that conference. Also, the Sustainability in Schools Symposium, a free one-day conference in Sedona, is available for your consideration. I've attached flyers for both of these higher ed events to this message. Those attending the national conference, the National AASA Conference, remember we have a breakfast event at that conference, and you should RSVP to your invitation. Along with other organizations, getting back to politics for a minute, it never goes far away, we sent a letter last week to the governor's office asking him to take all the money earmarked for education bills this year, to combine it and put it into teacher salaries this year immediately, instead of the 2% raise strung out over 5 years. Dump it all into teacher salaries this year. This letter was delivered to the governor's office by the 2015 and 2016 Arizona Teachers of the Year. So far, minimal response. However, your work should continue, your focus on kids in the classroom as we go down into the stretch toward the April, the month of assessment. Your work is valued, your work is appreciated. The students of Arizona know who is helping them.